Hey guys, it's Whit with naturehills.com. With the summer heat, it can be easy to forget that fall is on the way, and with fall comes the time for ornamental grasses to shine. Tall, short, native, or colorful, pick your desired attributes and there's a grass for you. Of course, knowing the various options available would help in the search, and with quite a few varieties to choose from, I figured I'd throw a list together of the best features of each kind for you to help in the search. The main categories are Bluestem, Feather Reed, Maiden, Fountain, Pampas, Sage, and Switchgrass. To kick off the list, we have Bluestem Grass, a true North American native that's considered a warm season grass, which means they do their best in dry, well-drained soils and will really get growing once the soil temperature warms up. In the winter, many varieties will have purplish seed heads that turn white as they mature, but you can't beat the orange bronze fall color these have to finish off the warm months. Enjoy the winter texture, but make sure to cut it back each spring before it starts growing. Try adding Little Bluestem or the Blues Little Bluestem to your landscape. Next is the flowy Feather Reed Grass. When you think of the ornamental grasses, these varieties probably come to mind first, with favorites like Karl Foerster among the ranks. Known for being hardy and adapting well, these cool season grasses get growing earlier and come in just about any size variation depending on the variety. A quick cut in the spring is just about the only maintenance needed so that you can spend the rest of the season admiring the straw-like texture and ornamental seed heads that develop in the fall. If you like feather reed, but Karl Foerster isn't your cup of tea, Avalanche or Variegated Feather Reed Grass are great options. Okay, who doesn't love fountain grass? You know, the grasses with the fuzzy plumes, perfect for picking and running your hands through. Most fountain grass varieties are small and have round, uniform clumping habits. The new introductions come in an assortment of different colors, but each one's main feature are the fuzzy seed heads that develop later in the season. Keep in mind, fountain grass is a warm season variety, so it'll need an early spring cut and some time to really get growing. Dwarf fountain grass is a great classic green option, or try purple fountain grass for darker pops in the landscape. Now, if you want a grass that makes a statement, you have to consider planting Maiden Grass, which is sometimes called flame grass. They're sure to catch the eye with their tall, vase-shaped, and blue-green foliage. Not to be confused with the feather reed grasses I mentioned earlier, these develop large feathery-looking seed heads and add interest during the fall months. Many of these warm season grasses will turn various shades of red-orange in the fall. A few popular options are Adagio, Purple Flame, Porcupine, and Little Miss Maiden Grass, each boasting their own unique set of colors. If the goal is to use your grass in ornamental arrangements, then Pampas is what you want. There aren't as many varieties of Pampas available. They really took the "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" to heart with this grass. These varieties have a coarse texture and grow in large clumps, but the real show starts when the giant feathery seed heads develop. Whether you cut them and add them to your fall arrangements, or leave them and add interest over the winter months, they'll definitely turn heads. Pampas grass mostly grows in warmer climates and is a warm season grass, but there are a few that will work in colder areas. Plant Pampas or pink Pampas grass as a specimen backdrop or a screening plant. Next are sedges, and with over 1,800 different species, there is 100% a carex for you. And yes, okay, technically these aren't grasses, but they're a personal favorite of mine and they're close enough that they really should be included here. These make perfect container plants that can also be put in front of your doorstep or out on the patio. These come in just about every variation of green you can think of. Variegated green and white, lime, green blue, or if that's not your speed, there's other options with orange tinges or more classically brown. Plus, many varieties work well in shady areas, a uniquely Sage characteristic. Make sure to check out the Evercolor collection or Orange New Zealand Sedge Grass. I'll round out our list with Switchgrass, a coarse, wide-bladed blue-green leaf family. These can reach up to 6 feet and tolerate all kinds of soil and even short periods of soggy or drought conditions. The seed heads are often red, seedy, and panicle-shaped that offer added texture to the landscape in the fall and winter. The only maintenance these warm season grasses need are a yearly prune in the spring before it starts to grow. As the blue-green blades mature throughout the year, they'll often turn red, which earns them the nickname red switchgrass. Northwind, Shenandoah, and Dallas blue switchgrass are all great options. Listen, all I'm saying is if you can't find the perfect ornamental grass for your garden with all of these choices, you might not be trying hard enough. But I get it. If none of these floated your boat, I suggest going over to our ornamental grasses category and looking at all the options we have there, because there's a lot I didn't have time to mention here. Grasses are notoriously low maintenance, but if you like some extra guidance, we have a few blogs that cover the best care practices and helpful tips over on our #ProPlantTips blog. I'll link a few below. If you like our videos, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to join our community of plant lovers and garden inspiration seekers over on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest pages. And until next time, happy planting!